house, and they want to know what they need. So, I think it's a great thing for me to do a quick video here on something like that. What I would like to do is, first thing you gotta do is, when you're gonna buy a house can be anything, a house, a condo, tunnel, it doesn't matter what the property is. But what you gotta do is, what you're gonna have to do is get everything together. We need 2 years of bank statements. We need job W-2s. I'll get down to self-employment in a second. We actually need proof of income, proof verification of everything here. They're gonna research that. They're gonna verify and research that. If you have anything in your credit report that's gonna damage your credit report, pay it off quickly. And maybe if it's under consideration, I think if I'm not mistaken, anything that's to be paid off within 16 months, they're gonna ignore it like a car payment. So get your car payment down to 16 months, but we have to verify that time period there. Pay off anything that, like I just said, pay off anything that might be damaged on your credit report. Make sure there's, now I understand you're buying a property, but you could be selling one too, but make sure you have no tax liens or any liens on there, because that's gonna hurt your credit report. Make sure you have no judgments that have to be paid, because they're gonna check all that stuff out. We will send you next time I come on here, I'm gonna post a, question and answers things. Now, I'm not a lender, okay, because some things on here that I'm gonna give you, they may want less or more, but look at it as more. So have all your bank statements for 2 years, your employment information, as long as you can have it, your tax information, your tax forms. Now, if you are a self-employed, you either get a 1098 or you're self-employed, like a lot of us are. You have to have your tax forms together, 1098s, your business plan, proof of income, bank deposits, stuff like this, things like that. Now, if you're going to now you have to think about what type of loan you're going to get. You can do FHA, you can do VA, you can do any of these other programs. You're going to do standard 20% down. Now, realize if you do FHA, you're going to have impound your taxes, escrow as it is. You're going to have to pay, if I'm not mistaken, mortgage insurance on the FHA, but I have to verify that, and VA.
Hello, good morning, afternoon, Mr. Williams, Rod Hartzell.
So you're gonna have to make sure that all these
Just wanted to
things
follow up
are,
and see if you had managed to get yourself pre-qualified.
all these things have to be done for you to buy a home. Okay? So you have to have all these,
964-1290, and I'd love to answer any questions and or concerns you have in regards to that purchase.
one second, say that one. You have to have all that stuff together, okay? Now realize if you're gonna be buying into a condominium, you have to understand that part of the bill, part of the monthly fees is going to be homeowners association and those type of fees, so you have to factor that in. And so just like I said, just get all your paperwork together, get all your documents organized, make sure everything is verifiable, and so that's what you got to do. So make sure you do all that stuff. And important to look at also is to understand where you're buying at, because some communities you'll have housing communities and home associations too. You have to look into that. You also have to look at see if there's MLS. I'm sorry, Melrose, which is a 25% charge because of building. So all those little questions are answered. What else did I ask? This is kind of general stuff here. What else is important? Just for half a second here. Oh, just to make sure, like I said a couple of times, make sure that everything you're doing is verifiable. You can borrow gift funds for down payments and stuff like this. But one of the also important things is that I'm going to stress is important. Pay off credit card debt. Get it down to 16 months, because below 16 months they're not going to care about that. Car payments, same thing. Make sure there's no tax liens or anything on you that it's going to affect your thing. Another thing is, do not buy anything. Do not get any credit during this period of time for at least a time here and now, either a little bit before or a little bit after, because it's going to hurt your credit rating. Now, obviously, the higher credit you have, the better interest rates you're gonna have, the better opportunities you'll have to buy where you wanna buy. And one of the most important things about buying houses, and I've talked to people about this numerous times, they tell me they want me to find them a house. I go on the MLS to find you a house. That's great, okay. Let me just talk about the house itself for a second. But you have to know what you want. I can give you a narrative, but you have to know you want an office, you have kids, you want this, you want that, you want this. You have to kind of know what you want, you know. So get everything together, get all your ducks in a row, as I say. Verify everything, make sure you have your license current, make sure you have your social security card, and make sure that if you're have a green card, or if you're not a citizen of California, I think I'm not mistaken, they're gonna charge you additional monies on that. I'm not 100% sure, because I've never dealt with buying a property for an international person buying a California property. They do it all the time, but it might charge you a little bit more. So if you want any more information, I'm at Joe, Padovich, @gmail.com, or jpadovich at kw.com, but prefer gmail.com because I'm here in the Google Gmail account. And like I said, anybody international or out of California, thank you for watching me. If you need anything, feel free to contact me. Have a good day. Thank you.
Nice.